Hi. So, this is our last show of the year, and it's our only show of the year, but it's our last show of the year. And that means that we have to say goodbye to the seniors. So, every person in the group, except for the freshmen, have written speeches for the seniors that are leaving this year. Please forward. And yeah, we're just gonna go through them now. And yeah. This is Lucas. Hey, Lucas. Hey, step bro. My freshman year, you may or may not have looked like Supreme Patty. And you were such a welcoming guy, and I had a blast joking around with you and Matt Lee. Each year, we've gotten closer, and I've really enjoyed all of our talks, especially this year. Thank you for all the advice that you've given me. Whether it's about business, stocks, college, or just life in general, you've really been there for me, and I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed getting to learn about how you flip books on Amazon and see the similarities and differences it has to flipping shoes. It's really cool to have another person in the group that shares the same drive and entrepreneurial attitude. Someone I might know might say that it's gas. Even though you're late to practice half the time, you're like a brother to me, and it's been really cool having you as a role model in the group. It's gonna feel really weird to come back next year without you in the group, and I'm gonna miss you so much, but I know that you're gonna kill it at Ithaca and wherever you go after that.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Bumping Shakira in between Christmas caroling houses. Arriving 40 minutes late to most rehearsals. Millie rocking the stuffing out of the mashup. 3-word high-lows always containing the word football. Just 4 examples of the truly legendary and iconic aspects of this year's Newt's rehearsals brought to us by you, Bucas. It's insane to think that this is the end of the year already. Though COVID has taken the group on a roller coaster ride, you have always been consistently here hyping us up and boosting morale. You're also an incredible mentor. Freshman year can be hard and a big adjustment, and you are always there at the right place, right time to offer a shoulder to lean on. I'm forever grateful for the long combos we had on drives home from bonding, and our very first one after laser tag standing outside in the pouring rain. You're an amazing listener and always know how to make people you care about feel better. I don't think I've ever met someone as good at reading people as you are. A fist bump in between songs or a fit check compliment is always right there when I need it. I'm going to miss you so much next year. You're the most determined and hardworking person I know. You're not afraid to hustle and work hard to get the experience you need to thrive in the world. It's clear to everyone that you are going to do amazing at college and tackle whatever challenges come your way with ease. We can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you for always making me feel like one of the boys. Come back and visit. Love you.
Hello, is this thing on?
Yeah.
Okay. Abigail, you are a sweet, caring person with a great personality. You are so wise and perceptive, and I know that wherever you go, you will have a very easy time making friends and forming powerful bonds with them. I also know that when you leave, the Newtons will miss you greatly, and I think I speak for everyone when I say that we can't wait for you to visit us when you're living it up post-high school. I also wanted to say how much I appreciate our talks about life and deep stuff. Your perspective is always one that I will value, and I know I can always ask you for advice. Once again, thank you for your friendship and your kindness. We love you, Abigail.
Okay, apparently apparently I didn't get the memo that we were writing these on our phones, so bear with me. Okay, Abigail, although you're a senior and I'm a sophomore, being able to join the group in the same year as each other was something I will always be thankful for. We were able to grow in the group together, whether that be from getting yelled at by Grace because neither of us knew how to blend, or experiencing performances for the first time, such as ICHSA and Acafest. This is our first year. Over the past couple of years, especially this fall, you have always been a shoulder to lean on when times get rough. Because of you, I've learned that sometimes all you need to get through the day is a hug from a friend. I'll miss getting bubble tea and the number of times you drove me around swearing that you're a great driver after almost rear-ending a car. It's okay. I know you're actually a good driver. I'm a good driver. I should also mention that your voice is angelic. Not to be creepy, but I have gone back multiple times to listen to old random recordings from rehearsal just to hear you sing. You are the glue that holds the sopranos together, and the section will feel so strange without you. But I'm not worried because your college is blessed to be welcoming one of the most kind and caring people I know into their student body. I will miss you so much. Please come back and visit. I'll be mad if you don't.
So I may or may not have joked earlier about hating the person that I'm doing a speech for. Don't worry. So, Grace, when I've told you this before, but when I first met you, you're like the most intimidating person. Like, I was kind of scared of Grace. But then you get to know her better, and there are a lot of things that I've grown to really admire and love about Grace during my time in New Tones. And one of them is her laugh. Your laugh is so contagious, and it is just amazing. Like, I always want to make jokes and make you laugh because of it. It's just super contagious. Also, I love your drive. Like, you know what you want, and you go and get it. You have everything, even though you may not think so. From an outside perspective, you have everything under control. You know what's best for you. You know what's best for you, and you go and make sure that that's what you have. And I really love that about you, and I really admire that about you, and it's something that I've been wanting to improve upon myself. And I know that it's going to be really, really different next year without you in the group, keeping us all contained and focused during practices and everything. And I'm going to miss you a lot, but thank you, and I love you.
Oh man, it's all good. Okay. For those of you who don't know, even though I'm a sophomore, I joined the group just this year. So obviously when I came into rehearsal for the first time, I was scared of almost everyone, being one of the new people and all. But of all the members, I was definitely scared of Grace. The rehearsal was at her house, she was one of the presidents, she was a senior, a lot of things that combined to just make me pretty nervous. This fear continued for a while, up until one fateful practice. I had a miscommunication with my parents, so by the end of practice at her house, everyone had left except me and her. I offered to wait out front, not wanting to make things awkward or hold her time for too long. But she said confidently that she was fine staying there and talking to me until my ride got there. And so I did. We talked about my summer, we talked about songwriting, music in general, and it didn't seem weighted at all at the time, but now I realize that's when I stopped being afraid and started to see her as a friend. Someone I could come out of my shell a bit
come out of my shell with a bit and connect with like anyone else. She made me feel comfortable and heard during that conversation, something that isn't easy for everyone, especially late on school night. Throughout the year, we went on to connect over more things like Vampire Weekend and Bleachers and watching cool music videos, and it all amounted to where we are now. And I don't want to speak on your behalf, but I think by now we're at least pretty okay with each other. It sucks that this all had to go down right before you had to leave, though. But I'll always remember that conversation and those moments, and especially freezing to death in your car while you blasted the radio and handed out snacks through your windows. You've always been kind to everyone, funny, and a genuinely great leader, as well as being very enthusiastic about Blend. You keep us all organized and confident. You seem to always know what people need to hear to be at their best. I'm so glad that I got to know you this year, and I know that me and probably everyone else will miss you a lot. Good luck. Good luck and stay awesome.
Okay. Eva. Getting cast in the Barbershop Quartet and Music Man with you is probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me. You were so nice to me and so welcoming. I went into middle school hating chorus because of my elementary music school teacher, or elementary school music teacher. Befriending you, Jock, and Isabel was one of the big reasons why, after a lot of persuasion from Mr. Baugh, I finally joined chorus later in the year, and I'm so glad that I did. I discovered a whole new world where doing the thing that I loved was so much fun. I didn't make the best decisions with the people that I hung out with in middle school, but when I came to a cappella in the morning or chorus in the afternoon, I was so happy to be with you and Mason and McCall and Jane and everyone else that was there. I hope no one is offended that I didn't say that. I remember DJing at some gig at South during 8th grade and seeing you in the Newtones singing before we were supposed to start. Even though you guys were a complete mess that day, I thought it was so cool that you were in a real a cappella group, and it looked like so much fun. When I got into Newtones the following year, I was so excited to get to sing with you once again. I made so many new friends, learned to arrange music, and had such a great time. It's been so nice getting to know you even more throughout high school, and seeing you go from singing Ice Cream at Brown to being a co-president of this group has been awesome. You and Grace have done such a great job in the last 2 years, and I couldn't be prouder. I'm gonna miss you so much next year. Thank you for the laughs, car rides, getting pulled over, making me purple beige for choreo, and just for being such a good friend. I'm gonna miss you so much next year. And P.S. I checked my phone last night and I have a note from 2018 that says "Yip" equals silver shoes.
I don't want to break it. I can't operate a mic stand. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Last year, the Monday before ICHSA, you found me eating lunch alone, as freshmen do, in the 6,000s, and obviously having a bad day. Without hesitation, you asked if I wanted to get burritos before rehearsal and proceeded to let me vent. You sat in the car with me listening to my freshman problems, which probably seemed vastly insignificant compared to your junior ones. But nevertheless, you sat and listened and gave me advice. Fortunately for us, this is common Eva fashion. You're so kind and caring to those around you, even when you're having a hard time yourself. You make sure that everyone is taken care of and accounted for before yourself, and you always know how to make those around you feel welcome and happy, even on bad days. Though we joke about it, Eva, you really are the honorary mom of our Newtones family. Whether it's schoolwork, boys, friends, clothes, whatever, you're always there to talk about it over bubble tea. Your bubbly and vibrant personality is felt by everyone in the group, 5 seconds into any Mamma Mia song, it's clear as day that you're the life of the party. Your bopping game is truly unmatched, and there's no one I'd rather reel me in than you. I've always seen you as my alto mentor, and don't know what I'm going to do without you next year. I'll miss hearing you say, "What did you have for dinner?" when no one has a high during high lows. I will miss you asking, "Can I just put this right here?" during auditions. And I will miss hearing about your running, musicals, seeing your latest hauls, and cuddling. I can't wait to see what you go on to do in college and beyond. I know whatever it is, you will approach it with that extraordinary spirit, of yours, and do great. Please come back to visit. I love you so much.